Hey guys, Wolverines here, and welcome to the next episode of Diddy of Donkey Kong Land 2. In the last episode, we got through Toxic Tower and totally forgot the DK coin, which is probably the thing that pisses me off because I hate this level. However, I did find out where to find the DK coin. What we need to do first is quit dying because of goddamn rock mechanics. What we need to do here is we actually need to spring up here. And we're going to take this bonus stage. I know we already did it, but I looked up a walkthrough and I couldn't tell the rest of the path without doing it. So we're going to do it here. Come up here, spring up, past this Kremling here. It's actually right up here. So, remember all those rocks I was motherfucking because, you know, dumb mechanics and bullshit? Yeah, it's up here. Lovely. I still don't think I should be able to go through half the rock and get hit by the other half. Because I think that's bullshit and a horrible mechanic. What we need to do is
not die.
Yeah, that would be great as a step one, you know, not die. You know, yeah. Then again, I think that's a common thing with every video game. You know, you shouldn't die. Dying is not good. It's actually right over here. So what I need to do here, you actually want to jump over here and abuse the rocks because of how shitty the actual mechanic is, and there's the DK coin. And now we can leave this level for fucking ever and get to this point again where Donkey Kong is taken and we have to go up to the Flying Rock. Now the Flying Rock does have a few levels. I believe these are some of the hardest levels in the game, so don't be surprised if it's like
100,000 deaths.
Yeah, if I get like 6 million deaths in like one video. And do I feel like cropping them all out? You know what? No, fuck you. I don't care. You guys are going to watch every single death. And just so you can laugh at me. Because I think this will be comedic humor as I sit here and yell at the screen for bullshit mechanics of probably one, either my fault, or two, because of horrible design back in the day. Okay, that was... Okay, so, thank God I put in a save state. What's the name of this video? The 12,000 Fears of Wyvern.
That's what you should name this episode. That would be cool.
Mario be jelly. Mario has no lives on Dixie. Oh my fucking God. Save state abuse.
That could be a name for an episode.
That could be a name for the whole fucking series. Save state abuse. Because that's literally what the whole fucking game is me abusing the save states so I don't have to redo everything.
True. Does it actually show you putting in a save state?
Yeah, it actually shows. In the corner. So...
So they could count how many times you save stated.
Yeah, like if somebody took all my save states from this game and put them into like a collage or a video, it'd be like 19 hours long. Like, oh, you want to sleep to Wyvern? You could sleep to all the times he's motherfucked Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong Land 2 because he's died over 6 million fucking times.
And Castlevania. Because you did a lot of save states in Castlevania.
Actually, not true. I've died a lot in Castlevania, but I hardly used a lot of save states.
With the
With the bosses, yeah, but the game itself,
No.
No.
What was the other one you were on? Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my fucking god, Crash Bandicoot, that fucking game.
He's gonna hunt you in your sleep.
That whole series is gonna haunt me.
What the hell?
Because I hit the brambles.
The brambles. The spiky things?
Yep, the brambles. Those are the spiky things. The spiky things I have to jump over are brambles.
Mm.
And this is one thing, again, I find this bullshit about the game. Because watch this. I hit the brambles but don't die. But if I bounce on the brambles, I die. So if I jump on the brambles, like jump into them, it's like you shouldn't die. But if you roll into them from an attack, you lose. And that, again, sits the point of horrible programming. And that zinger there. God damn that fucking zinger.
Is that zinger still beating on you?
But that's the thing though. It's just the zinger. Like, watch this shit.
Hold on. Okay. You don't
The zinger doesn't move out of the path far enough to allow you to jump through. Unless you burn valuable seconds. Move.
There you go. I watched it. Did you beat it?
Yeah, I beat it. Okay, yeah, there's nothing down that hole. Okay. A lot of people come to notice, too, that when I let's play a game like this, where there's a lot of hidden barrels and that you're required to get, and there's a lot of, like, ditches or like, holes, I'll jump in them. I'll put a save state, jump in them, just to make sure that there is nothing hiding there. Because games are known to make fake pit traps. Okay, yeah, that fucking barrel dude just pissed me the fuck off. They would make fake pit traps and make it seem like you're gonna die if you fell inside. But really, there'd be like a bonus level or something in there. You know what? This fucking thing... Fuck you. How do you feel like being in the brambles for once? Okay. So yeah, I do tend to die on purpose a lot, just to check.
And it's always good to check and double check and triple check.
Because oh my fucking god. That Kremlin in a barrel got me.
That Kremlin.
Like, I thought that was a regular barrel. Fuck you. That's what you get. Great. This thing. I gotta beat this thing in a fucking race. This thing's impervious. Can't take damage. Gotta beat it in a race.
What are you trying to race?
I gotta race this other bird, which is impervious, can't take damage, so it'll never die. But I can die.
What the fuck? Did you beat it?
No, I itched my nose. I had to stop and itch my nose. That's another thing in this series I come to realize. Wyvern ends up having to scratch his nose at the most horrible of times. Oh, can't die? Yeah, you know, you're in a spot that you can't stop moving. Gotta itch your nose. Oh, gotta race something, and if you lose, you die. Gotta scratch my nose. Oh, you're in a speedboat and you can't control where it goes, you just control your jumping, so you gotta be aware of every fucking thing in the whole fucking game. Gotta scratch your nose. It's like, nose, you betray me.
You almost got it? You want to race?
No.
What do you mean? You want to race?
No.
Now, did you?
Quit asking me if I won the race. I will scream I did it once I do it.
Okay, you let us.
I will like go hip hip hooray and talk gangster on this bird.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck you, you black ass little bitch, I just won. Of course, I wouldn't say like that, because that's kind of racist, but you know what I mean. And am I racist? You know what? To an extent, I think everybody's a little racist. And I think that's true. You know, a lot of people can be like the most open-minded person in the world.
But still be racist.
But yeah, it's kind of like, oh, I don't date, you know, Chinese people. You know, why? I don't know, just don't. But that's in a form, in a way, that's a shape of racism. You enact an act of racism if you do not accept all as equal. So, everybody is technically a form of racist, only based off of preference. But, I mean, I see some of you go, no, it's a preference. So you're telling me if you were single and you could have, and like literally, you had the chance to, you know, stay single or date someone that, you know, just isn't your type of person you would prefer, then you're not racist. I mean, you get what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people out there that just, you know, don't prefer white people. Like, and it's not a bad thing. You know, I think it's great, you know, you like who you like, you know. But there's girls out there that won't date white people. Well, are you telling me if you were single and he was the only option there was at, you know, for the longest time, you would refuse the idea of dating a white person? So, you know what I mean? It's like, though it's a preference.
It's all based on your own opinions.
Yeah, even though it's a preference and it's based off an opinion, and the term of racism, or how today treats it, it's still technically racism. So, I mean, it's like somebody who's atheist, you know, you don't believe in God, well, and then, you know, you get that idea of like, oh, you know, I really don't want religion to be the wraparound of my family. So if you're telling me you're in an all-Catholic society, you wouldn't, you know, it would be against your belief to date someone with an opposite ideal. Isn't that still technically, you know, racism in some shape or form? As racism is the inability or rejection and belittlement of one ethnicity, group, or belief. I mean, I just calls it as science, as well as the Webster Dictionary. The dictionary we all should follow. I mean, we do follow, as we are taught in school, you know, is how it's described. So, yeah, so like to say, oh, I'm not racist, but I won't date Chinese people. Guess what, dude?
Asians, or
yeah, I was like, I won't.
People,
yeah, it's like I won't date nobody. Well, even just the idea of like, oh, I just won't date Chinese, but I'm willing to date a Philippine girl. Chinese is still an ethnicity. Granted, that is your preference, and you have a right to your preference. However, that is a shape of racism. So, I mean, it's just all based off of political correctness. And you know what? I blame today's society for that. For being a bunch of squeamish little babies.
Like boys doing makeup tutorials.
Wow. I was just gonna leave it at, you know, being babies, and you just threw everyone under the bus. She was just like, oh, you mean boys who do makeup tutorials? Holy shit. Like, speak about bus throwing.
No, it's serious. When we were growing up, boys would be out playing with Nerf guns, or playing Yu-Gi-Oh, or toy cars, trucks,
Video
dinosaurs.
games.
Video games. Boys nowadays. Oh, let me do my makeup.
I guess they gotta exfoliate too. I don't know. I mean, the moral is you be you and do what you do and be happy about it. Don't let anyone, force you to say otherwise. However, before you cast a stone, look at yourself and think, am I being hypocritical? Am I really being as open-minded as I claim to be? Because that's the one thing I don't like about today's political correctness. They state about being open-minded.
Well, we're still not open-minded.
Yeah, there's still a very big part of you, either your mind or your personality, that's very closed off. So,
like your mind.
I'm going to be claiming here, guys, I'm not very open-minded. I'm very set, and I'm very closed-minded. I believe in very many things that a lot of people would think would be unorthodox. And I've even, told them to my peers and my mother. And though they don't agree with me, that's okay, that's their opinion. However, like I tell them, do not judge me unless you have nothing to be judged upon yourself. And it's really not a Bible thing with that. It's just the fact is, don't be hypocritical. Like, I believe after a certain age, adults of a certain age shouldn't be allowed to finance their own money. I believe they should sign it away. Even when I get old, I will sign it away. And I feel like, well, my Graham's like 74, got perfect hearing, perfect sight, and is well fit. Does that mean she needs to? And that's the thing. I think it should all be also circumstantial, based off of how healthy your body and mind is, too. So, can it be hypocritical? Yeah, I guess. But I also believe the world would be a better place if we put this into, effect. And I'm allowed to say that, especially with finances, because I work with finances every day.
Oh, so do I.
So I understand, the effect that age can have on finances, or whether or not, fraud is occurring, and whether we recognize it or not. And, I fully am aware of that situation because I live it on a daily basis.
4 days a week.
So I have the right, or at least maybe not even the right, but the experience in the situation as someone who has to, take care of their finances, of, what's going on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say right, because I have no right to tell anybody what to do. So, it's a weird concept, and yes, not a lot of people are going to be a fan of that concept, but you know what? A lot of people aren't a fan of a lot of things that still go on. You know what we do, or what we say, we have to suck it up and take it.
Like war.
Yeah. A lot of people aren't a fan of war. However, you cannot control whether war occurs or not.
No.
You don't have that power. So we just, as the bystanders, need to sit here and take it. And I feel like I'm going to get cracked at this barrel, ain't I? I'm surprised I didn't get cracked at that barrel.
Look at the fucking roses. What's the petals off of it?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, random comment. Right.
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
But anyways, political debate aside, let's worry more about the fact that, Carol here has Donkey Kong kidnapped and an hostage, and we're trying to take his ass out right now.
You're on the main boss right now?
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, boss he is.
Hey, you didn't say.
Oh, well, I was in the middle of that argument, but I did get it. I apologize. Sometimes I get into my little debates and I forget. I'm sorry. Excuse me for being human.
So wait, what's Dixie to Diddy?
You know what? I don't think that was ever explained.
Because is it his sister? Or is it his girlfriend? Or maybe it's both.
That actually could be possible, as apes have been known to interbreed. So maybe. I don't know. If you guys know, comment it down below.
Yeah. That was something I would like to know.
Apparently, she would like to know, are you going to deny her the ability to have knowledge over a video game? And if so, you are horrible. Because knowledge is something that should never be denied to anybody. Okay, what's next? Oh, fuck. He's shooting his balls at me.
I think I'm going to look it up on the end on it.
I did not know that gators had spiky balls.
What gator?
King Kroll shooting his balls at me.
What? Okay.
I did not know
King
gators.
Cole was a monkey.
King Kroll. He's a gator. The creatures, the bad guys in this game are alligators.
What was I going to look up?
What is Dixie Kong to Diddy?
What is...
And you know what though? That's actually a good question. What is Diddy to Donkey? Are they related, or are they just best friends?
To...
Friggin' gosh.
He is the original Donkey. Diddy Kong is Donkey Kong's nephew.
Okay.
Dixie Kong's boyfriend.
Okay.
Dixie Kong's Tiny Kong's older sister. Chucky and Diddy Kong's cousins.
Chunky.
And Diddy Kong's girlfriend. That confused me.
Okay, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna read this for you guys. So, Diddy is Donkey's nephew. And Dixie is Diddy's boyfriend. Dixie Kong is Tiny Kong's older sister and Chunky and Kitty Kong's cousin.
Diddy Kong's girlfriend.
They just repeated the same thing twice there. So.
Okay, now we know.
Now we know how the whole ape thing comes together.
So it's not...
Thank God there's no interbreeding.
So
It's
so
just...
his nephew and girlfriend's trying to save Uncle.
Yeah, trying to save Diddy's uncle.
Okay. That was all confusing.
You were confusing me with the way you said it. It's like, don't read it out as one whole sentence. Read it just when it states a fact. The fact is, Diddy is the boyfriend of Dixie and the nephew of Donkey. I'm trying really hard not to miss that barrel there, because if I miss it, I have to go through this whole damn thing again. And I'm trying not to do that either.
Hey, you were right. Dixie is blonde.
I told you Dixie was blonde. I used to play Donkey Kong Country as a child. And in Donkey Kong Country 2, that's when they introduced Dixie. Yay! Beat him! Beat him! Oh, Donkey just punched him in the fucking face. He was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah.
Is that Yoshi?
Yeah, it's Yoshi. Yoshi with 29 Donkey Kong coins and Mario with 39.
Fuck!
That's awesome. Okay. So we're actually going to speed this up.
Yay! There you go.
Then we're going to go back.
You finished it.
And we're going to Clubber's Kiosk. We're going to pay up the 47 Kremlin coins. And we're going to enter the Lost World.
Oh, I thought you were done.
Almost. Lost World. Jungle Jinx. Okay. Fuck you. Okay, yeah, that hurt. Note to self. Don't do that.
Where the heck's Candy Kong?
Donkey Kong's girlfriend.
Oh, that's related. Okay, Donkey Kong Family Tree. Let's look at the name is here.
Yeah, because there's Donkey Kong Jr. Fuckers. Okay, so this is actually starting to get annoying. Now they're starting to use the real annoying enemies in the really annoying parts in the neighborhood. There.
Okay, Cranky married Brinkley
Uh-huh.
and Donkey.
Yep.
Candy is dating Donkey.
Yeah.
The nephew of Donkey is Diddy.
Yeah.
Diddy and Dixie are dating.
Uh-huh.
Dixie has 2 sisters.
Yes.
And they're missing the parents. But Funky has 2 brothers, Chunky and Kitty, and then the distant cousin, Frankie.
Actually, that's true. It would be distant cousin. Do you see the actual resemblance to all the other Kongs except for Lanky?
Yeah, they're all spider monkeys.
They're all either spider monkeys or apes. Lanky is the only one who's an orangutan.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck you, Kremlin. This isn't fucking happening. I'm not dealing with your ass. Oh, shit. I just realized I lost 90% of my lives.
Uh-huh.
Why the fuck did that happen?
Oh, you weren't paying attention.
No. I had like 12 lives when I finished. Is it that because I got to the ending of the game, the first ending of the game, that it dropped me back down to the basic life? Okay, so that's bullshit. I call shenanigans.
Well, we found out what Diddy Kong is. And what Dixie is to Diddy. Finding out Dixie has 2 sisters.
Interesting when you find out a lot about the Kongs, huh? Really makes you feel like a little closer to them, as if they were real creatures. Instead of just video game characters.
I thought that was very interesting.
I told you video games can teach you.
What you told that girl?
Because that barrel was pissing me off.
Was it the monkey barrel?
The gremlin barrel. Or the Kremling barrel. Gremlin barrel. Obviously, I'm thinking about Gremlins.
Gremlins, that's a movie.
I know. That's one of my favorite movies as a child. I bet you could guess my favorite Gremlin. Which one? Come on, which one?
I don't know.
Spike.
Spike.
The one that would terrorize the whole city, smoke 5 cigarettes at a time.
Yeah, that sounds about you.
The biker outfit and everything.
Besides the biker outfit.
Hey, if I actually had the money, I would have a biker outfit. Because I like their coats. They got some good style. Plus, I like their gloves. How it's fingerless. And
not my growling glove.
And like how it is leather.
Where'd you go, you little fucker?
So yeah. What we'll probably do here, guys, if I die again. Yeah, fuck you. I will put a save spot, and from there we will continue on to the next episode. But that's only if I die again. Well, alright guys, this is it for this episode, and next episode we'll continue on into the Lost World. But for now, this is the Wyvern signing out. Later, guys.